Tainted Scarecrow.
Alright everybody, today for you I have just a quick tabletop, hands-on, up-close look at the Zero Tolerance 0560. This is going to be a Rick Hinderer designed knife that's put out by Zero Tolerance, and you can see the knife here. It's the flipper style. You can see here it's the serial number 2036. It's got the stonewash blade and the black G10 handle. You can see it, nice jimping on the back. You can see the centering on it is very nice. It's got a nice deep carry pocket clip. That's one thing I did notice when I was carrying it, is it rides a lot lower in the pocket than my Benchmade Griptilian. Like I said, it's a really sharp looking knife. I, however, am not going to keep the knife. I'm going to end up selling it. I don't really care for the flipping feature. I'd actually like to just sell it to get some money for some other things. But I'll give you the specs on it. The overall length of the knife when opened is 8.8 inches. Blade length is 3.75 inches. It's LMAX steel. The total closed length of the knife itself is 5.05 inches, and it weighs 5.8 ounces. Now that's the thing I did notice whenever I first got this. Now whenever I pulled it out of the box and actually got my hands on it, is it's really extremely light. I was really surprised by how light it was. It was almost light to the point where I felt like it was, I don't even know, kind of, I don't want to say chintzy, because it doesn't. I mean, the lockup is solid. I mean, the blade's not going anywhere. It holds in your hand nice. It's balanced great. The blade's awesome. I mean, like I said, the only real reason I'm getting rid of this knife is not so much just the flipping feature. I mean, that's kind of like an excuse, I guess. I told myself why I didn't like it, just so I could sell it. Because, I mean, it's an awesome knife. I mean, you can see the build quality is just solid on it. But I mean, I just didn't really see the need with, you know, I use my Griptilian all the time, and just didn't really see the need to have, you know, a $260 knife anymore. Like I said, I wanted to buy some other things, so this was one of the unnecessary things that I had to go. So that's the only real reason I'm getting rid of it. But I mean, this is a solid knife. Believe me, I don't have any, you know, qualms about if I were to put this thing to work that would hold up. You know, Zero Tolerance, they make some pretty hardcore knives. I actually had bought this whenever I was in the market looking for a Strider, and I really like the Hinderers, but the X18s were way out of my price range, and this was about the next best thing I could find. I do believe they make just a standard thumb stud version. Now, that's the one thing I don't like about this. Even though it has the thumb stud, see, I'm pressing on it pretty hard. It's not, I mean, you can see my hand shaking to the point where, you know, you can't pop it. I mean, it does have the thumb stud, but don't feel like you're going to be able to deploy this knife with the thumb stud. Even if you try to push it from the side, see, it doesn't want to come up. It's made to, you know, flip with the flipper there. That's the other thing. This knife is loosened up a good bit. You know, whenever I first got it, it would do the flipping, it would come out about that far. Now this is, I don't want to say that's common with this knife, but my experience with it, whenever I was first flipping, it was only coming out, that's actually a lot further than it was coming out. Like I said, it was coming out about to here, and you know, I kind of had to really flick my wrist a lot to get it to go into lockup. But since I've been messing with it more and more, see, you can see there it didn't lock up. same thing. You kind of really got to give it that flick to get it to lock up. But, you know, sharp knife, looks awesome, carries awesome. There's nothing bad about it. I think if you're really interested in the Hinderers, you know, like I said, I believe it's the X18 or the XM18, I can't even remember now, but if you're interested in any of his design knives, you know, this would be a great one to get. It's a lot cheaper than what the actual Hinderer knives go for. And then, like I said, I believe there's a thumb stud version. It might be the 0550. But like I said, this was the Zero Tolerance 560. And, I don't know. Figured you guys would like to get a look at it, and it's a good solid knife. So, it's going to be all for now. Hope you liked it.